Well, I was 13, and I was playing tennis against a garage port, like people did in the 70s. I know I'm 29, but still. But I was playing against the garage port with my friend, and then we turned around the tennis rack, and we started playing air guitar. And we said, wow, wouldn't it be fucking cool if we would be like Richard Blackmore, or Jeff Beck, or Jimi Hendrix, you know? So we started dreaming, you know, and we couldn't play shit. And then when I went home to my mommy and I said, Mommy, and this is very effective psychology on mothers. Mommy, I want an electric guitar, otherwise life is not worth living. This works with parents. And so Christmas Eve I get an electric guitar, and I was 14 when I started playing riffs and stuff like that. And I was listening to Deep Purple, You're a Heap, and mostly, and then when I got better at it, I started listening to fusion and stuff, and jazz. I played a lot of jazz, but it was always Deep Purple in my mind. I have to say something about Deep Purple though, because Deep Purple was the biggest heroes for me, and you can understand if you're a young guy with a guitar and you hear Richie Blackmore. It's like, oh, fuck. Who is this guy? This is amazing, you know? And 2 years ago, I played at Massimo Cellino's place in Sardinia. You know Massimo Cellino, the football profile. I played there, and I was headlining with the Deep Purple guys. So I was both Richard Blackmore and Ian Gillan in the same thing. I did Smoke on the Water and Black Knight and yeah, a lot of Deep Purple songs. I was singing and playing. It's probably the height of my career. Plus, I sold 30 million albums. Next question. I was in a band called Easy Action. We formed in 1983, and we were really successful in Europe. And the first band to ever sign a major label deal with a big company. We signed for Warner in America before ABBA, before everybody. We were really big that way. And Stockholm, the Stockholm rock scene was very small. Everybody in the bands, they knew each other. We drank beer together, you know, shared stories like that, you know. I remember actually every Monday night. Monday is a terrible party night, but it was a great night on Mondays at Baden's in Sweden, because all the rockers meet there, and it was Europe, Easy Action, 220 Volts, Electric Boys, all the famous bands from that era was there. I was like, hey, how the fuck are you, man? Yeah, we were playing in Germany a couple of weeks ago. It was horrible. Oh yeah, and, you know, you change stories. That's how it was, you know.
So we can say.
Well, anyway, what happened was, I put together a charity thing for the starving people of Ethiopia in 1985. Me and a journalist called Stefan Johansson, and which was truly inspired by Live Aid. And I called Bob Geldof, who wasn't really that well known then. He was only the singer of Boomtown Rats, you know. And he gave us the direct channels through the Red Cross to get to meet the people. And we surrounded all the rockers in Sweden to sing this song, Swedish Metal Aid, and we gave as a charity project. And that's the first time I really worked with Joey Tempest. And we both felt that this was great, you know? And that was still in Ace Action, and Tommy Nilsson was a singer in my band, but when me and Joey met, it was some kind of magic happening there, you know? So when, only like half a year after, in October 1986, Europe's manager, Thomas Ertman, called me and asked me if I wanted to be the guitar player in Europe. And yeah, the rest is history.